I started at 43. Here's what I know now. A 2025 survey found nearly 1 in 3 adults have nothing put away for the future. So if you feel behind, you are not behind alone. But there's one number that quietly flips everything, even if you're starting at 45 with almost nothing in the bank. It's not 1,000,000, and you are closer to it than you think. Let me guess where you're at. You've worked hard your whole life, but every time you look at what you've actually saved, there's this quiet little knot in your stomach. Everyone online seems to have started at 22 with a perfect plan, and you're sitting there thinking the train already left the station. I know that feeling because that was me at 43. Decent income, a mortgage, 2 kids, and almost nothing to show for it. If that's you, stay with me, because this next part is what changed everything for me. Here's the real problem, and it's not the one you think. It's not that you don't earn enough. It's that the money leaks out before you can ever catch it. Payday lands and you tell yourself, this is the month I finally start saving. Then the car registration is due. Your kids' shoes have a hole in them. The power bill comes in higher than last time. A friend's birthday lands on the weekend. And by Friday, there's nothing left to put away, again. Not because you're reckless, not because you're bad with money. It's that every single dollar already had a name on it before it even hit your account. So you never get to build the one thing that changes the game. And 100 grand starts to feel like a fantasy for people who started at 20. It isn't. Here's why. Here's the part nobody tells you. Getting to 100,000 isn't about finding some giant pile of money you don't have. It comes down to 2 things, and both of them are on your side, even starting late. First, you're closer than the math feels. Most people your age have barely a fraction of it saved. So the moment you cross that line, you're not behind anymore. You're ahead of the crowd. It's a threshold, not a finish line. Second, and this is the one that matters, your first dollars do the heaviest lifting. Think of your money like a snowball at the top of a hill. At the start, it's tiny, and you're shoving the whole thing yourself. That's the grind. And that's exactly where almost everyone quits because it feels slow and pointless. But once it's rolling, it starts picking up snow on its own. Your money quietly starts making money even while you sleep. 100,000 is roughly the point where that snowball takes over and starts pushing itself. That's why Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's old partner, said the first 100 grand is brutally hard, but you absolutely have to get there. He wasn't really talking about the money. He was talking about the moment the whole thing flips and speeds up. And the wild part? You don't need a fortune to start it rolling. You need a small amount the system can't grab first. Let me show you with my own numbers. When I finally got serious at 43, I didn't have hundreds a week lying around. I started with $200 a month, less than a lot of people spend eating out. The trick was never the amount. It was that I moved it the day I got paid, before any of those other bills could put their name on it. Small, boring, automatic. And slowly, that snowball started to roll. I'm not going to pretend I'll catch someone who started at 25. I won't, and I genuinely don't care because I was never racing them. I'm racing the version of me that did nothing. And against that guy, starting today, I win in a landslide. So will you. So here's what to do right now. If this made 100,000 finally feel possible instead of impossible, hit subscribe and stick around. I break this stuff down in plain English for people who got serious about money a little later than they planned. And I made a full video that walks you through the exact step-by-step, how much, where to put it, and the moves to make the day you start. It's pinned right here. Watch that one next because the why is nothing without the how. Then tell me in the comments, what's your number and by when? Say it out loud, make it real. One honest note, plainly. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. It's the idea, not a recommendation for your situation. Do your own research first. You don't need luck for this. You need a decision and then action. It's not too late.